So Dallas and I are here again with you on this wonderful Monday morning, streaming live to Facebook from my office here in Lakewood, Colorado. And we are continuing our 21 session Facebook live series of practices from wisdom traditions around the world, as practiced as taught through the Hike for Evolution system. We're just giving everybody a taste of it. And if you watch all of these videos, you will have pretty much a skeleton of the whole system. If you practice these practices, you will participate in remapping your own brain. You will participate and encourage the growth of new neural pathways, of new behaviors, of new thoughts, warm, flexible, light being that you are. Dallas, what are we talking about today?
Hike practices, ancient traditions, wisdom, body movement. Today is about letting go again. We did sweeping last time, so letting with arm movements this time, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, like to think about it as breathing in the energy that it takes to let go, breathing in awareness that this is what I'm doing in this time, and breathing out and letting go completely. And this, as you practice these things, they become more and more meaningful to you. What does this mean to me to breathe in and know that I have all of the resources it takes to let go of the unnecessary thoughts, the unnecessary energy, and that just grows and deepens in the way that I understand it. When you practice it, it'll deepen for you, and it will become very powerful in just a breath, in a movement of your face, in a movement of however. It's powerful. I am back in center. I'm back on the ground. I am back here, focused, clear on what's happening in my life and what is presenting itself to me, so that I can respond to it. So letting go is today more.
Wonderful. And the specific practice of letting go is called balloons, right? In the announcement on Facebook, there's a fractal printed hot air balloon. And so as you're doing this practice, you think about letting go in these kind of waves of a balloon. And so that's the metaphor that we use for this practice. Also, if you perceive these practices to be unusual, they're from wisdom traditions around the world, from Sufi tradition, Nagwal tradition, Toltec traditions, Tibetan Buddhist traditions. All of these practices come from those traditions. And what we're doing besides letting go of energy is we are cleaning and nourishing our field. And we'll talk about that a little bit more, but I'm planting that seed for those of you who've already watched some of these videos. These practices help us build and clear and nourish our field. And I know many of you are aware of your field of energy, not just your matter energy, your physical body, but your energy field around you, your bioenergetics. So anyway, would you like to demonstrate the practice today, Dallas?
Oh, I would enjoy that thoroughly. Yeah. I was just looking space over here, maybe.
How about just right behind there, and then we don't have to turn the camera. If you, okay.
Good.
So Dallas is just demonstrating this let go balloons practice, and you would start in one of the stances that we've already described to you. Axis 3 legs, and your knees are a little bit bent, right? Just soft knees and straight spine, letting that axis of energy just activate, coming into center, grounding through the 3rd leg. And then the way I practice it, I don't know exactly how you practice it, Dallas, but I tuck my chin. And when I start to breathe, I am trying to coordinate my right hand coming up as I breathe in, and then coming back down as I breathe out. Left hand coming up as I breathe in, and coming back down as I breathe out. And right hand again, coming up as I breathe in and back down as I breathe out. Left hand again, breathing in and breathing out. And one more time each side, right hand coming up, breathing in and breathing out, left hand, breathing in and breathing out. And on the next 3 inhales, both hands come up and you let go of the balloon in the exhale. Again, both hands come up. Exhaling, letting go of the balloon. And the last time, both hands come up, exhaling, releasing the balloon, and hands come back down. And so this practice is helping to clear out the front of your field of energy, but it's also helping to build pathways from up to down, both with your eyes and with your hands. And so think about the building of pathways, the creation of pathways that help us call forth our optimal functioning, our pristine program. Our new teacher calls it original brilliance, embryonic intelligence. And so as we work with our physiologies in this way, with our energies in this way, we are refining and distilling willpower, chi, life force energy. Love to have you along on this journey with us. We are teaching a class coming up Saturday the 29th from 1 to 4 Mountain Standard Time PM. Do you want to say anything about that class, Dallas? Anything about this practice or this work that we're doing together?
You mentioned tucking your chin, wondering why you would do that, why you do.
That is how I learned. That is how Bilka taught it to me in the first retreat where I learned that practice.
Okay. So I'd thinking for me, that's something about attention, like coming up. It's like the 3 legs, grounding, centering. And for me, that is a way to tap into all of the elements and use the elements in the same way to include that. I am looking at,
So
at
being
my
in
foundation as
so
I
being
let
in
go.
being intentional with your gaze, then is that what you're saying?
Big part of it, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Love the discussion. And we learn new things from each other in the ways that we practice, in the ways that we demonstrate, in the ways that we've learned. It's a semi-oral tradition, but it's also an experiential tradition that we're teaching. So there's always new learning.
Yeah, that may be part of it too. Oral tradition is an experience. I'm hearing this. It's active. This is an active practice. This is an active way of being in the world.
Engaging consciously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And as I work these practices, I am engaged in my own conscious evolution. I see it happening in the ways that I think, in the ways that I manage emotional chemistries differently than I used to in my earlier life. And it also has weaved together some of my life experiences, like through the ceremonies that we do through Native American traditions, or through the yogic traditions, those kinds of things. It's nice. It's an integrated system.
Mm-hmm. It's wonderful. As are all of us, you, me, everybody. We're realizing how wonderful we are and what our capabilities are for making this life beautiful for all beings.
Definitely. Anything else before we sign off today?
Let go, let go, let go, let go, and then focus on what you want.
Nice.
What you want to focus on.
And we will be back here on Facebook Live on Wednesday, tomorrow at 5:45. So watch for us. We have a new practice for you. Have a great day. Happy Monday, everybody.
I hope.